Mark Little, born in North Carolina, was a victim of being wrongfully detained and deported to Mexico by Immigration and Customs Enforcement. He also suffered from mental illness such as bipolar disorder and cognitive disabilities. It was never quite clear as to why he was referred to ICE because there was evidence proving that he was a U.S. citizen. He had no Mexican heritage, didn't speak any Spanish, and never been to Mexico. In 2008, he was deported out of the country and sent to the Mexican border. From there, he traveled to Mexico, to Honduras, to Nicaragua, all on foot. But only $3 in his pockets, he stayed in the streets or lived in shelters when he could. Due to the fact that he had no proof of citizenship, he faced time in prison, which was very hard on him. There, he was abused and suffered severely. When he made it out of prison, he ran into a U.S. official who was kind enough to give him a passport. From there, he traveled back to the United States, but at the airport, he was met by ICE officials who detained him for 6 days, trying to get him back to Mexico. With help of his family and finally be able to afford a lawyer, his case was dropped due to the evidence of him being a U.S. citizen. Due to the fact that his case was unconstitutional, Mark settled for a settlement of $175,000. Although this case is very sad, it is not the first time of this happening. According to the ACLU.org, what happened to Mark Little was outrageous and unconstitutional. State federal officials knew of his history of repeated hospitalization of mental disabilities, and yet no one took any steps to provide him with a lawyer or other safeguards to protect his rights.